Hey, yo, it's Benny the Butcher. And right now, you're checking out Air Pollution Podcast. Let's go.
Yeah, world famous DJ Clue, SO, air pollution, air pollution, air pollution. Yes, sir. Welcome back, man. Air Pollution Podcast, world famous DJ Clue, the boy SO, and our special guest in the building, straight from Buffalo, New York. I'm gonna say, you know what I'm saying? It's part of New York too, man. You know what I'm saying? Benny the Butcher, what up, baby?
What's happening, man? What's going on with you?
Sir.
So do you take offense when people say, yo, Buffalo ain't part of New York, man?
Nah, I don't. In a way, I do, but to be honest with you, I don't because, like, it's little towns around us that we be on shit with. You know what I'm saying? So I get it, you know what I mean? But it's all the same thing, you know what I mean? Like, I always say this, like, people from outside the state look at us as the same thing.
Nah, for sure. I mean, coming from Buffalo, man, do you feel like out the gate you the underdog, man?
Hell yeah. Just no resources, no knowledge of the game. And that's a lot of games, you know what I'm saying? No matter what game you want to be in. Like, you know, Buffalo, there's a lot of hospitals and colleges in Buffalo. Buffalo's a blue collar town, but for the shit that we like to do, far as there's really no culture in Buffalo. You know what I'm saying? It's really no culture in Buffalo, our culture. You know, me being able to be successful, I see a whole different side of Buffalo. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A Buffalo that I knew nothing about maybe 5-6 years ago. So like for us, people below that poverty line, it's different, you know what I'm saying? But it's people still make do. People still, they're having fun every night.
So even before, like, let's say before, like, even like the internet, man, how did y'all tap in and where'd y'all get y'all pulls, y'all source from?
Man, really?
TV?
TV. It's a lot of people from Buffalo who move around. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You can find somebody from Buffalo almost anywhere. And you know, those guys, like the movers and shakers, people who was on to things before everybody. You know, back at my hood, I'm from Montana. Everybody I talk about all the time, it was a heroin block. Niggas used to come here and get their fingers and all. You know what I'm saying? Niggas used to come here and do shopping and everything like that. So people was coming here, people was traveling, but not a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
But isn't Rick James from Buffalo?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's from Buffalo. Where do you get, what inspires Benny the Butcher?
The opportunity to be the best. Opportunity to be a GOAT in this game. You know what I'm saying? I got so much respect for this game, and I sat back and I watched it. So to have an opportunity, you know what I'm saying, to do what I seen so many people do, that inspires me, man. That helped me stay focused. That helped me stay hungry. All that.
You got a song with one of the greats that never came out, man. I know you got a song with Drake that never touched the airwaves, man. Is it ever gonna be able to get this proper due?
I don't know. I feel like it should because that's a dope record, but I got a bunch of dope records that's not out. But you know, he's a giant in this shit, so I know white people want to hear that record, but I don't know, man.
I mean,
I hope one day.
You just dropped a joint with Lil Wayne.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I got one with
getting
everybody.
features, baby.
Yeah, I got one with everybody. So
Okay.
I mean, I'm just waiting for, you know what I mean? That would be. I'm waiting for Hove. You know what I'm saying? I'm waiting for. Yay, I'm waiting for some R&B artists, but definitely that record with me and Drake, that's a fire record, man. The people would love to have that record out.
Who would you say is your favorite artist right now, man?
My favorite artist right now.
Outside the team.
Yeah, definitely outside the team. I would have to say, man.
Come on, man. Who you listen to? You listen to somebody.
You know what? Cause to be honest with you, when they ask me this question, I'm trying to think about like who people know, but I be listening to my dog Trench Runner Pooty. You know what I'm saying? He a guy who really people don't know of yet, but like when I'm getting in my groove, like that's who I play. Like that's who motivate me. That trap talk. You know what I'm saying? He's just a regular trapper from back home. From Atlanta who do his thing, and I mean, he trying to move along his career, but he like that. You know what I'm saying? That nigga like that though.
Yeah, got some songs together?
Hell yeah. Unreleased, we about to do a video for it.
Oh, dope.
How do you feel about the direction the rap is going in right now?
I like it. I don't want to. For a minute, you know how they say it ain't even mumble rap no more. This shit evolved to something
Something else.
different.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? I like it. And for a minute, I was against maybe when music was changing, you know. But music is expressive. I get on these records and I express myself the way I want to with freedom. You know what I'm saying? And I think Sexy Red should be able to do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? I want these young niggas to do the same thing. Even though I might not agree with the taste of music, it's still the same idea. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's something that I learned in the past 3 years is just to enjoy the music and you know what I mean? Music is expressive. I don't believe that music is tearing the streets apart and the community apart. I don't believe that dumb shit. But I do believe it's in the spot where the artist got the most control. I can never be mad at that.
They saying that hip hop is like, as a culture, is declining sales wise, man. You know what I mean? So how you feel about that?
I just feel like
And what do you think is the cause of that?
for one, I'm not sitting there with the books to say if it's declining, but I don't think so. I just think it's more spread it out. It's declining for them because there's so many people coming up who ain't on labels and shit. There's so many people like taking off the table. You know what I'm saying? That the labels ain't control of it no more.
Right.
Of everything, of every record gets sold. It's so many independent artists. Like you got Beat King. I seen him sharing some shit the other day where he's top 40 on the urban music charts, and he was saying he's independent for real, like loaded up on TuneCore, like not signed to Ghazi or not signed to like Sony Orchard. Like he's loading his shit up to TuneCore himself.
You see Russ doing numbers.
Russ doing the same thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, you know, back then, shit like that wasn't happening. Now it's happening all the time, everywhere, all over the map. Not even in not even in the hub. Artists from all over is doing that shit, and I feel like it's more spread around. Like I said, the artists they got the handle right now.
Away from this business, what do you enjoy?
You know how this shit is when you first jump in. You really be doing this shit. I don't know, fuck is this? You really just be doing this shit a whole lot. So I really haven't stepped back and took a break, and when I do, it's only maybe a few days at a time, and it's like I might still be around this, so I'm chilling with the family. I might stay in the house for a few days. My wife cook, we stay in the house, I'm saying, play with my dogs, you know what I mean? Fuck with the K9s, man, just chill out, man. I took the whole family to Disney World before. I always take my family on trips. I took my mom overseas with me on tour, but you know, little things like that. You know, you gotta find it. You gotta find it. You gotta find them few moments within a moment. I'm saying.
You're working on an album, man. How do you decide, you know, the direction? Because I mean, like, you basically have kind of like you and your clique, you have your own sound. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's unique in itself, where it ain't like nothing that no one else got going on, man.
Right,
so
right.
How do you, especially when you're doing features, how do you pull people into your zone?
It's all about the mood that I'm in. Like all of my albums are themed, so I gotta be. When I go in to cook, I'm already in a certain mood. I'm already in a certain tone. I'm already like on a certain vibe, and it's just about like which artist could help me like paint this picture the way I'm trying to paint it. That's why Cole was the only artist for that. Wayne was the only artist for that. Crowns for King, Black Thought was the only artist. 18 Wheeler, Push. You feel what I'm saying? Even Thank God I Made It, Queen Naija. You know, it's just a formula that I stick to, and I just create the mood. Like if I'm not in the mood, I can't do it.
Right.
Like I just said, I can't do it. I gotta sit on my ass till I'm really in the mood to do it. So my mood telling me what I'm doing.
What would the mature Benny tell the young Benny right now?
If I could talk to the old me, I tell him watch these hoes. And them niggas gonna rap. Delete them numbers out your phone. You know what I'm saying? That's really like the hook on something, on the new shit. I would just tell him, you know, pay attention to everybody. Everybody's not as genuine. Like, you know, we savages, we genuine.
Yeah, see, now he talking. Now he talking right.
Everybody's
you know
not as
what I'm saying?
genuine like you know what I'm saying? Yo, that's a hard lesson to learn.
Now, I mean, since you've been in the industry, man, other than the obvious situation, what's some bullshit that you stumbled upon that you didn't like about the industry, man?
Oh man, what's some shit? It's a lot of shit. Where you want me to start at? This is what I learned, you know, this industry been here before me. and it's gonna be here after me. So a lot of times, the people that you're doing business with, you're not even doing business with them. They just doing business through you. You feel what I'm saying? It's like establishing relationships is so important because I might not have relationships with nobody. The label got all the relationships. What if I didn't have no relationships with nobody and they had them and they just had the relationships with West Side Gun? You know what I'm saying? It's just knowing, you know, people, just because people fuck with you don't mean they fuck with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, these.
I learned how to take this shit personal, like, you know what I'm saying? Because
Definitely.
It's business.
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
And that's one thing I had to learn. I learned it quick though. You know, these, because these rap niggas, man, you know, they quick to do shit for the bitches before they like really, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Fuck with people who they should be fucking with.
Right.
And mind you, I'm speaking as a fan at the same time. Niggas can do whatever the fuck they want to do.
Right.
But it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, people intentions, it's like, I mean, it's slimy. You know what I'm saying?
So you've been slow danced a couple times.
Of course. Of course. Niggas gonna rock me to sleep.
Yeah.
It's all good though. I'm saying it's probably artists out there who probably feel like I done them the same way. So I get it.
What did it feel like when you held your first gold record? Not feel like what went through your mind when you held that gold record, yo?
That this shit is really happening. You know what I mean? That this shit is really happening. I be wanting people to know, like, I'm from like, in my hood, it was a rap group called Killer Brown. I tell this story all the time, right? They went to the Apollo to perform. This in '96 in Buffalo. They was all at the Apollo. They used to perform like for, you know how the city got Summer Jam. We got something back home, and they used to perform there every year. And they was from my neighborhood, like from my neighborhood. And man, I had to basically saying it's like I started way below. Like for me to be the one with the gold plaque, it's crazy, and it just show like, you know, this shit happening. It's a moment where I realized where I'm at and what's going on. Like, oh shit, nigga got a gold plaque. Because when I first got in this shit, I just got into this shit with West Side Gun, you know what I'm saying, to really try to switch my situation up real quick and get some paper, because I was in a fucked up situation. And I knew I could make some paper. But at first I'm like, damn, I could make some paper for real. And then I'm like, damn, I could have a real run. Then I'm like, damn, I could be the king of this shit. And then it's like, damn, you got a gold plaque, you got this, you got that. So I got an Emmy. I just won an Emmy like last month.
So congratulations, man.
That's the thing.
Thank you. It's crazy.
What does consistency mean to you in this game?
A uniformed hustle, meaning that no matter what's going on, like you still hustling. No matter what's going on, no matter if you on fire, if you cooling off, if you stressed out, if you happy, it's just consistently staying at it. Because sometimes it's just practice, and sometimes it's the real deal. And sometimes you just keeping yourself sharp until your number get called again. So, you know, like a lot of dudes don't like I remember when I first got to Atlanta, kicking it with 2 Chainz and just being around him and just seeing how he's still in the studio, still spending time in the studio. You know, that gotta take hunger and passion. So a uniform hustle, no matter what's going on around you, you still doing the same thing.
What was the one opportunity you had that you wish you didn't pass up on, man? Maybe a song, opportunity to work with somebody, to do something. What was that one opportunity? You know, you're like, damn, I fucked up.
He know it too.
I know he know.
He know it. That's why he started smiling fast.
I was supposed to do like a favor for Joyner Lucas, and I was so busy, I was doing a lot, and I never got a chance to do it. You know what I'm saying? And I regret that. If you out there listening, Joyner, baby, come on, let's work. My bad, man. I'm saying.
Well, he got you on the block list now?
No, he don't got me on the block list. Okay. Man. I don't think he that type of guy, but I just want to put that out there. You know what I'm saying? Like that, okay. That's something I think about all the time. Like, damn, because I think it was something that he was doing that it wasn't a record, but he like needed me on a verse for something. You know what I'm saying? And I knew, you know what I'm saying? He do what he do. Like he a big dog. He earned that. So I feel like if I would have done that, you know, I could have got that swap, could have got that record, could use something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, what's next for you, man? Like,
man, we gonna keep running the table, man. We about to do What Was She Ain't Gonna Do too with the guys.
Okay.
For sure. I'm definitely dropping this shit. Everybody Can't Go, coming real soon. Me and Spesh working on some shit. I'm gonna fuck around, drop some shit with Kiss. Fuck around, drop some shit with Fab, or you know what I'm saying. I got a lot of things that I'm working on it.
Okay.
I sat back for a minute. Last time I dropped was 2021 of March. It's coming up on 2 years last time I dropped, man. I'm not doing that ever the fuck again. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm about to suffocate this shit.
You don't think that you needed that time to get your thoughts together, to see how you want to come back, because now you're with the major. So maybe you needed that time to sit back to see how you was gonna attack it this time, because maybe it needs to be a little bit different than your norm. You know what I mean?
I know I needed that time, but still just sitting back watching all of this shit, watching people get their shit off. I'm competitive too. You know what I'm saying? And I know I needed that time. And that's another one of my formulas. If people pay attention, like I wait to drop an album. I wait till the people is asking for it, absolutely need it, till it's anticipated. That's when I'm dropping. You know what I'm saying? But I know I needed that time. I was just being a hardhead kid.
Really?
I still want to jump in.
Now, how is it like if you got to go in the studio? Like, you got some songs, some heavyweight artists, man. If you got to go in with a J. Cole or Lil Wayne, do you like let them go first and see how the vibe is and do your verse second, or you usually do? Because I know sometimes people like, yo, send me the song. You know what I'm saying? Or
What I learned is this. That's an unwritten rule that I learned is when you send somebody the record without nothing on it. Anytime I send somebody a record with nothing on it, they never sent it back. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I haven't sent them no record like that because I learned, because like, okay, guys kind of want you to paint the picture or create the mood on the record before they jump in. They want to see what you're gonna do first. So you gotta put something on the record. So
they'll give you alley-oop, but they ain't gonna take the shot for you.
Exactly. I can say this. I knew Pusha T was getting on 18 Wheeler. I knew Black Thought was getting on Crowns for Kings. But when I did Johnny P's Caddy, I just did it, and it had a whole different beat. I didn't know who I was gonna get on it. I was gonna add 2 more verses to the song. When I did Big Dog, originally, I was gonna get somebody else on it, or I was gonna finish out the song. So sometimes I don't have no idea who I'm gonna send these records to. I gotta sit with them and live with them, ride with them shits, play them for people before I think about it.
What's the key to life for you, Benny?
Key to life, man, it's a happy home. It's a happy home.
That's a fact.
That's the key to life, man. And much as I go back and forth with my wife, because I used to be married before, so I be talking shit like, yo, man, sometimes we might not need a wife, you just said. But I know that shit is, you know what I'm saying? I know a happy home, man, it's worth everything. It's worth everything. It keeps you calm. It's like your barrier. That's your real barrier through everything. You know what I'm saying? If you know how women are about their man, you know what I'm saying? You know how the woman always send the food back?
Yeah.
That's just the tip of the iceberg what your lady do for you. Your lady really like your bodyguard, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She like the border through you and everything that you're going through, you know what I'm saying? You got people who will walk up to me right now who will say some shit to me, but if she was sitting next to me, they'd be like, I'll holler at bro later. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, so happy home, man, the family.
I always say, man, every man need a wife. You just don't need the contract.
That's a fact.
Come with it.
100%. I believe. I got the contract though, but I believe.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Okay.
Yo, Benny, man, like, you think that you're gonna act or write movies or something like that? Like, where's your creativity going besides with the music? Because you got the merch, you express yourself through clothes. Is there any other direction that you feel like that you might be going in?
Definitely movies. I did Conflicted. I was working on a movie deal for like 2 years. It didn't go through. Now we opened the back discussions up. I'm in process to shoot movies myself. I mean, like basically funding a movie myself. A movie that I wrote is ready to go. We about to start shooting. We just sitting back waiting to see how, when I got a cool 3 weeks in my schedule where I could dedicate it just to that and be in one spot at the same time. And I mean, movies definitely, man. I enjoy acting, so that's it.
You got the merch popping too.
Oh yeah, definitely.
The merch popping.
See this shit I got
popping, you know what I'm saying?
You got the cannabis popping too?
I got the cannabis popping.
He didn't bring the merch for me. I asked him, he didn't bring the merch for me.
I need some. I got something for you.
I offered him some of your cannabis. He didn't even tell me he had his own.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, man. I got the Butcher Breath. I got the Cleaver. I got a sports agency. You know what I'm saying? I got the Henrik Harlow. He's like the most successful snowboarder, and he's with our
Oh,
sports
he's
agency.
branching out. That,
Big sports
is he
firm.
black?
Dope.
No,
He's white.
German, not even American.
He's German.
Yep.
What has Rock Nation taught you about business?
Teamwork. I can say that. Rock Nation got like, it's people who I link with in every like New York and LA, and I see that they all on the same page, and I see that they all working, and I see that, you know what I mean? Like, feelings aside, they really do what they do. You know what I'm saying? They really do what they do. I'm happy over here. I'm about to re-sign. I'm man.
Good.
All right, yo, man, I gotta thank you for coming through, man. Of course, man. I know when the project comes out, you gotta come back through. We're gonna turn it up, you know what I mean?
I'm coming through. I'm coming to smoke the booth. I'm bringing one of my spitters with me. It's always a pleasure to come kick it with you. Esso, man, you know what I mean? You always bring the vibe, so love.
appreciate that, God.
He gonna have the conversation lit. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, man. Thank you for tuning in, man. Air Pollution Podcast. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you get down with that BSF. You know the vibes. Peace.
Air pollution, air pollution.